Hello and welcome to this video about the Sony CDP-XA5ES CD Player. It's the second video about that model. The first one was about this gold ones. Gold one has died when a spider climbed into it and got electrocuted. And this is how smooth and majestic the drawer is. Goes in faster than else because of the gravity. That's the part number. I cannot get that servo board anywhere, so if anybody has a dead Sony XA5ES, I'll buy it, or just the servo board. That's the servo board and one of those power op amps has failed, and it just damaged the board all around it. And I repaired the board like half a dozen times, and under heat, you know, gets stressed out and cracks further, and it's just, I wasted a lot of time on it and wasn't reliable enough. Anyway, to this unit here, unit is in perfect condition all around, probably not a scratch on it. Remote is probably the most worn out part. What's interesting about it is that like a lot of X series unit has a fixed pickup. You see the spindle and turntable travel towards the disc, you know, for the track number 1 to be read, and the whole thing is actually, as the drawer goes in, it begins to travel there. Display is on a drawer, and there's a fairly heavy puck. So there it goes. Very nice, isn't it? Reads absolutely anything, as a lot of those Sonys do. Uses KSS-273A pickup, one of the later ones. Overall, excellent build quality. These things are very often used as transport, and for a very good reason. You can see that the SPDIF is reasonably nice, like in a lot of them. It's not perfect, but better than most, you know, better than any Marantz or any CC or anything like that. The unit is over-engineered as a lot of those ES series units. 2 R-core transformers, each one would be good for a small power amp, and one here drives a digital, one analog section. Here we have a filter. Not very elaborate, but still it's there. A lot of players don't even have that. It's a normal pi filter, I think. That there is a headphone board. Power supply is fairly elaborate. Over a dozen regulators there. The green capacitors everywhere are Nichicon Muse. The rest are Elna Silmic there, those big ones, and we have some Nippon Chemicon as well. It uses Sony Pulse ducts. These were not found in other players at in grade number 6, I think 6042S, but a lot of Sony top players use them, and I think they are underrated. Output is on op amps, with bit of Sony trademark copper rail there. It looks very well from underneath as well. The mechanism is pretty much a work of art. A great player overall. Great player overall. This one doesn't have a balanced output. The XA7ES does, and it has a lot of those features. I really like the buttons that you can select the track, but what I really like about those, you know, that on remote control, other than normal forward and reverse, there's also a slow surge and slow reverse, you know. Not many players have tracking that will allow to do that. And of course there is a volume up and down on the variable output. And there is a very cool feature, which is, if I find the button for it, no, it's not, oh, fader, that's the one. I really like those. You know, if the phone rings or something, you can always fade it out and then fade it in nicely. Well, that's about all. Let me play a couple of tones. You'll see how good this player is. I'll shut up for a while because people always want to see how the draw performs. So this time we're not going to play my normal 0.9 of a millimeter, but we'll get the heavy guns of 3 millimeter faults. Let me get the pack back in. And you'll see what good machine that is. It actually plays absolutely anything. So, well, instead of track 9, let's go straight to 10, which is over the required Red Book standard. In fact, we could probably go to 20. So that's already over 2 millimeters. And it has a problem at 2.3 millimeter. So we can then go to, we'll go over 20 and let's go to 60. 62. Oh, it hasn't got that many tracks. This is my error. Let's go to, say, 52. And that is 2.2 millimeter. It will actually play all the way to probably to track 60, which is almost 3 millimeters. Well, 2.4 it plays, 2.4 with artifacts. But that's excellent results. It's over double what Red Book requires. So it's an excellent reader and you know, perfect for transport. Well, thank you very much, and till the next one.